how hiking and fasting work is like the great politician Ron Burgundy said, for the hike you basically walk. I'll keep you updated on this trip, but so far nature's pretty, you can see some butterflies, but they don't even have central nervous systems. While I'm up here, I also won't have sex because, as far as I can tell, there's no salads or swords to be seen. Day one. One other thing I've learned is you find a lot of animals distressed. They're in relationships they don't want to be. Like that bird up there is saying, "Oh, just Darren, leave the TV on while I sleep." There was a sign back there and it was kind of scratched. And at first I thought it said, "No unauthorized nature wanking." And then as I got closer I realized it said, "No unauthorized nature wanking your dog off a leash." Sometimes raw nature is interrupted by the predictability of weak people not wanting to get their feet wet. I feel I'm supposed to put some loud, non-compressed, like instrumental hip-hop over this part. A lot of these videos seem to do that. One of the highlights of hiking up big hills is the big beautiful views. Just to my left there's one of those big beautiful views. Up next we have the most aggressive and flamboyant, sneeze-orientated marsupial in the Australian bush. It's always trying to get itself seen and get likes on Instagram. We call it the snub-nosed rock wallaby because it's always at rock concerts looking for attention and validation. Like, no matter how much you eat, you can't eat your emotions away. We have whales, but this is quite a high mountain, so they can only get their head partially through to gasp for air. So I arrived at the first stop for the night. It's 48 hours since I ate, and I'm feeling. So here's my boxing hand wraps, because I hear kangaroos can challenge you to a purple contest. So I thought I'd bring the most purple thing possible, see, and I beat them. I also got a really fancy tent, like a $3,000 tent, which is awesome. I bought it just before this trip. It's amazing, but I forgot to bring it, so here's me tonight. So I'm entering the third day of fasting, and I got confused this morning when I woke up and put on my work shirt and delivered some used toilet paper to one of the tents nearby and tried to get a signature with a stick for the parcel. And suffice to say, I'm taking a different route back today, on my own, away from the normal trail. Wow. If you want proof that God is real, don't look to mathematics or physics or science or biology or any of the evolved methods in which we analyze the world and how it works. You see ants crawling around, which indicates that it's going to rain, or that someone has left a loaf of bread on the kitchen bench for 2 days. I took one too many shrooms, which is 17 according to the health and safety guidebook on hiking I got at the servo, and I can't find my phone. I've been using to record these, so I can't make any more videos. Four days of no eating, and I'm starting to notice how cute I am. It's not normally something on my mind, and it's really evident at the moment. Now I'll begin the final descent into gladness.
while I'm up here, I'm gonna meditate, take some mushrooms, have a mad nature wank.